Hello, 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 and good morning, and welcome to another episode of A Spiritual Remedy. My name is Sunshine Day. Good morning, Michelle. Love you. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Listen, I just want to talk to you. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Farrell. I hope all of you are doing well this morning. I trust that you are. What an amazing weekend. I've had an amazing week. And one of the things that I wanted to tell you today is that you are amazing and that you are important and that you matter to me. And close to the end of the show, I'm going to give you a phone number um, so that you can be in touch with me. I'm going to just go ahead and do that. So here's the deal is that a spiritual remedy is dedicated for people in recovery. Now, you don't have to be in recovery to benefit from the show because what I talk about is being in recovery and leaving behind the weapons of mass distractions, right? I talk about leaving behind the weapons of mass distractions, those things that are keeping you from living your best life. Now, for many people, you didn't get clean and sober, you didn't stop smoking cigarettes or pot or stop engaging in crazy sex and and unhealthy ways. You didn't stop just to live a mediocre life. You getting clean because it wasn't working for you, it was getting in the way, and now it's about how do I actually live my best life. And many people think it's not possible in this climate, and it is absolutely possible. What we get to focus on is we get to focus on our world right now. Yesterday at another spiritual community, very much like this one, I got a chance to speak about how you and I are we. And my main focus was that when I act in the micro, it affects the macro. So when I actually begin to heal myself, and just like they say, when one person in the family begins to heal, the rest of the family begins to heal because they are forced to look at each other and their own lives, right? So if you find that you've been distracted by, our cellular devices, if you find that you've been distracted by, alcohol, booze, anxiety, fear, depression, despair, shopping, especially all that online shopping, gaming, then this is the place for you, because what I get an opportunity to do is to share with you some spiritual tools and spiritual practices that, if in fact they are practiced on a regular basis, that you get an opportunity to have a reprieve from the addiction, from the obsession, from the habits that cause you harm. Now, here's what's up. Today's topic, ba, ba, da, ba, is gratitude. Wow, go figure. Gratitude. And the practice of gratitude is a practice that, when it is really implemented, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just absolutely love that y'all all are joining me today on this morning. What I get an opportunity to do when I am in the attitude of gratitude is I get a chance to notice and become aware of the things that I call gifts, blessings, joys in my life. Now, there's lots of things that are gifts, joys, and blessings, but we don't see them as such. I'm telling you that if you begin, I could almost feel it happening to me right now. Like if each of us were to simply begin to get grateful for life itself, but I start at my toes, and this is like I got like my little pinky toes, right? And it's just like I got 5 on the right side, 5 on the left side. I have 2 feet. Now, mind you, I dropped the vacuum cleaner on my left foot the other day, and it hurts. But guess what? I'm walking. I'm grateful that I could walk. I'm grateful that my little phalanges are still working. I'm grateful for my ankles and they're rotating, and I can, this morning I was doing circles with them, and so oh my goodness, like grateful for my ankles, grateful for my calves and my knees. I could bend my knees. I'm sitting in lotus position right now. I could bend my knees. I'm grateful for my thighs. I'm grateful, for every bone, every ligament, every muscle in my thigh muscle that helps to keep me upright. Grateful for my hips and my waist, grateful for my genitalia, grateful for all the organs and functions right here in my core. I'm grateful for, all of these organs in my core, grateful for my spine, right? Grateful for my spine. I don't know about you, but I'm grateful for my spine. Good morning, Dennis, and good morning, Stephanie. I'm grateful for my spine. I'm grateful for my arms and my fingers. I'm grateful that they're working. I don't know about you, but like when I begin from my toes and I work my way up, that even every organ, every function, grateful for my rib cage, for my heart, for my lungs. Look, I'm breathing in and out. That's right, Stephanie, say ankles. That's right, because gratitude, this attitude of gratitude begins to overwhelm me. And all of a sudden I begin to feel overwhelmed and I haven't even left my body yet. Every organ, every function, every cell, every, that I can digest food, intake food, that I could eliminate food. Hello, what would happen if we didn't have an elimination process? You might think, oh my gosh, you're going too far, but oh my goodness, what would you not have today if you were not grateful for it yesterday? Grateful for my eyes and my ears and my mouth and my tongue. How am I using my tongue today? Am I using it for good? Am I using it to raise people up? Am I using it to bring people down? Let me use my tongue, my body, every organ, every function, every action. Grateful for my hair. Let me use it all to lift people up today. And so here's the thing, right? Yes. So thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you're healthy and that you're whole. Grateful that I have people in my life. Now, if we move out, look, I'm sitting in a chair. I have computer, internet access, a phone. Like all of a sudden, when I get grateful for the things in my life, all of a sudden I begin to see that I am well, that everything is well today. And so as a result of this gratitude and an attitude of gratitude, all of a sudden, like this overwhelming joy comes over me, right? It's overwhelming, right? It comes over me. And as I just release that joy, like, as I get grateful. Hey, Jesse, the magic, huh? The magic. Jesse's recommending that we read The Magic. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse's an amazing, inspirational person as well, who's doing some amazing things in the world and coaching as well. Oh my gosh, Jesse. Yeah, thank you for tuning in this morning. Thank you for suggesting that. The magic, right? Like there is, in essence, not any voodoo magic, but there is this energetic magic, using that word, that happens when we get in this attitude of gratitude. And when you have nothing that you think that you could be grateful for, if you start at your toes and you work your way up and work your way up slowly. I went up pretty quickly. I didn't even, get to my ears and my chin, and that I could swallow and all of that stuff, right? But when we get into that, if we have children, if we have parents, if we have friends, if we have a roof over our heads, that all of that gratitude really helps us, especially those of us on a road of recovery. Why? Because, all these weapons of mass distraction, our drugs, our drinking, our alcohol, our pills, our cell phones, our anxiety, our stress, the sex, the shopping, all those things that we've held on to, that we think, oh, we can't live without them, or that they are our everything. When we actually lay down those weapons of mass destruction of mass distraction, and they are weapons of mass destruction in our own life. When we lay those down, we begin to live fuller lives. And one of the ways to replace our addiction, our weapons of mass distraction, is through a gratitude practice. So I would love to know from you right now. Go ahead and, speak it into your microphones. What are 5 things that you're grateful for today? And and I'm going to use gratitude. I'm also going to use thanksgiving, and I'm also going to use the word appreciate. All 3 of those words, they do have a slightly different meaning, but they are all under the same feeling tone of appreciation, gratitude, thanksgiving, that we actually recognize something. Michelle says, I'm grateful for my sobriety and I'm grateful for God. Having a power in our lives, right? This idea of a higher power, having a higher power in our lives that we're grateful for and that we can actually look at, right? And go, wow, I have a power, I have a presence, I have a life that is looking out for me, that is in my corner, that constantly provides, right? That's amazing. Michelle also says grateful for my job, but hey, Jesse says I'm grateful for my higher power, my mindset, my sobriety, my empathetic heart, and for you. I appreciate you too, Jesse. So appreciate you too. My job, my family, and for you, Sunshine. Look at all the pouring of love that happens. Imagine, I'm gonna tell you right now, those 2 comments right there, of the people, the things that you appreciate, and then when appreciating me, as you can see, I'm getting all teary-eyed, and I know the 2 of you, and I love the 2 of you to bits, right? And so when I hear that I'm appreciated and loved, Stephanie, she says, the ability to work again, gratefulness, thankfulness for 94-year-old roommate, blessed by mothers. Wow. And appreciate this morning. And I appreciate you. When people appreciate me and I feel this love overwhelming inside of me, imagine if today you were to just tell 5 people, just a handful of people, how much you appreciate them, and just say, I really appreciate you for holding that door open for me. I really appreciate you for bringing that over. I'm grateful that you're in my life. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for walking this path with me. Thank you for being my roommate. Stephanie, imagine sharing your appreciation for that 95-year-old roommate, 94-year-old roommate that's with you, right? And I appreciate you being here. Those kinds of things, I don't take lightly. I don't take lightly. So here's my offering today. And here's my offering today. And I pray that you take me up on this offering. A lot of people think it's corny. Nancy says, the people in my life, everything that has happened, good and bad, that has brought me to this point in life. Absolutely. Thank you for that point, Nancy, right? What we deem as good and what we deem as bad has actually brought us to this place for us to know clearly what I like, what I don't like, what I think, works for me or what doesn't work for me. Sometimes when these quote unquote bad things happen, it's actually a good thing because it narrows the road for us to what we want to experience and what we don't want to experience. So here's the thing. This week, this month, ongoing, here is my offer to you. A lot of people think it's a little bit hokey. Hi, Susan. Thank you for joining me. I'm waving at you. Gratitude list. Gratitude list. People have done this in recovery all the time, but imagine if we were to just do this. I know it's been a Facebook trend and it's been a trend everywhere, but here's an opportunity for you and I to connect. Here's an opportunity for you to send me your daily or your weekly gratitude list. Now, if you really want to get into this practice and if you really want to see your life change, if you really want to experience the magic of recovery. And when I say recovery, I'm saying the broader sense, recovering our wholeness, awakening to your spiritual magnificence, that kind of recovery, that we've been sleepwalking, thinking that we're only the body when we are the body of God. We are the body of higher power. We are the unique, unrepeatable way that life shows up. We are mind, body, spirit. We are mind, body, spirit. And to the degree in which you begin to do a gratitude list, and you can do it with me or you can do it with other people if you want to, but getting in that state of gratitude, just pick a time, right? Pick a time where you want to go ahead and be like, I'm sending Sunshine my gratitude list. Here's the phone number. Lock it in. It's 562-928-6460. And every day, 7 days a week, go ahead and send me your gratitude list. It could be long, it could be short, it could have one thing on it that you want to just really be in appreciation of and for that day. But this is where you're going to send me your gratitude list. Make sure that you put your name on it so that I know who it is. And so that I can pause in that moment when I get it, when I see it, when I can be grateful that those things are happening in your life as well. This is my offering today, and what I'm offering and how to support and how to move us from one thing to the other, from one thing to another. I know that this show helps so many people, and there's nothing like this gratitude and this feeling of gratitude that really helps move us to the next level. So right now, here's what I want to do. I have about 3 minutes left before the end of the show today. And I want to thank you for being here. I also just want to take 1 minute to be in gratitude. So if you would close your eyes with me, if you're in a place to be comfortable, you're not driving or using heavy machinery or sewing or anything like that. And just notice already that sense of thanksgiving. Appreciate your next inhale. Appreciate that you can let that go and that it becomes an exhale. Appreciate that your hearing works, that your eyes and ears work, that your body is functioning. Appreciate life itself. Life is also code word for God, higher power, creative intelligence, the great reality, Mother Earth, Father Sky, whatever it is you call infinite creation. I'm grateful that I am life. And gently open your eyes. I wore this shirt today. It's the 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? That's how many minutes in a year. Let's start just measuring our year, our time with gratitude. All right. Send me your gratitude list. We're going to put that number up again. Reverend Ed, I'm so grateful for you in my life. Much love. Put up the number one more time. Send me your gratitude list, your list of appreciation, your list of thanksgiving. Let's do this every day. Every day, every day, every day. Just send it to me. I'll send you a thank you. I'll let you know that I got it. And let's do this experiment and watch your life change. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you. I love you. Have a great, great week. Until next week, know that you're loved. Bye for now.